Well, good morning. Welcome to the 11:11 gathering. This is Frank in Williamsburg. And you may have noticed I nearly did it again. I had the countdown on the loop, which we could have been sitting here for a while listening to the countdown. Anyway, we're continuing our journey through Faith Without Religion, and we are today on entry number 14, which is titled Time for Maturity. Always an interesting subject. Are we mature? I guess we have different opinions about that. Sometimes I look at myself and think I'm not very mature with some of the things that I do, but then other times I'm told that I am. But I don't think maturity and age are necessarily connected. I mean, there's some connection there can be. But what young people don't realize is when us older people look in the mirror, we see ourselves the way we were when we were young. We still think those same silly thoughts that young people think. However, hopefully we learn from trial and error through wisdom the things that we should not be acting on when we think about them. So let's see what the Lord said about it. The time for maturing has come. There is no longer need for you to partake of the pleasures of the children of the world. In my word and spirit are all delights. In my instructions and path that I have prepared are all opportunities for a blessed and joyous life. You will find greater peace, happiness, and contentment than from any path that you have trodden previously. There is much work to be done, but I will be your strength. Delight in the labors, and I will add all joy to you, says God. You will be as a young child again, eager to awake each day and to embrace the work that I have prepared for you. Seek more after my wisdom, and I will show you the clear way and will not lead you astray into distraction. Please me with your offerings of faith and obedience. In your service and trust, I find much delight. Strive towards righteousness in spirit, for it overwhelms the word, and in it my victory is perfected. The power of truth faith is great, but few use it properly, for the fears and worries that they allow into their minds weaken the effect. Strengthen your minds by filling them with my living spirit through my inspired and infallible word. People overlook the importance of my word, and in that lies the power of the enemy. He cannot stand in the presence of my word. My word is so powerful, it can move mountains. Let my words be your words. Speak them out. Fill your hearts, minds, and your dwelling place constantly with my word. A mighty time is unfolding, and there are many trials ahead for my people. My spirit-filled soldiers will rise above these trials and become a lampstand of example to those that are struggling. Remove all the hooks of this world. They are your enemy. You cannot go boldly forward in your race with the hooks of the enemy constantly pulling at you and slowing or even stopping your progress. Wash yourselves in my word. Speak out my word and communicate through my spirit at all times. Speak that which is right to each other, for all else is not of me. Turn every thought over to my spirit and do not make so much noise that you cannot hear my voice. You must listen carefully. Wow. Powerful message there. Powerful message. And again, it keeps coming back to the same thing. The word of God is the source of all truth, and it's the fuel that will stir your spirit up and cause you to think and act in the right way. Remember, everything that you let in there through your ears and your eyes, that is what your heart starts to meditate on. So the more of the world's junk that you put in there, the more you'll be thinking about junky things and making silly decisions. So read the word, let it stir up your spirit, ask God for his guidance, and then listen to what he says, and then act upon that. Yes, Frank, you make it sound so simple. Are you doing that all the time? No. Why not? Well, because I'm not perfect. None of us are. And we're all going to fall short from time to time. But guys, if you have the game plan, if you know what it is that works, and you start doing more of what works, it's a thing we have in business where you do constant reviews. What's working? What's not working? It's real simple. And then what do we need to change to get where we need to go? Well, if we can do it in business, you can do it in life. And I can always tell you that once you stray away from the Spirit of the Lord and you stop reading his word, you start finding what's not working is popping up in your life more regularly. So it's pretty simple. This stuff's not rocket science. God made it really easy for us. We just have to be obedient and follow the truth. Simple as that. Well, that's it for today. We'll look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow at 11:11, and we'll continue our journey through Faith Without Religion. Bye for now.